Welcome to episode 1 of the poker vlog. We don't know what we're doing, but we're going to have some fun with it. For the very first episode, we go play a $65 Freezeout tournament across town at the QA Hotel. A lot of fun hands, a lot of fun table talk, and first table we weren't actually allowed to film, so it gets about an hour into the tournament before we actually get the poker hands going. But after that, it's a really good night, really fun, and yeah, hopefully you like the action.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Alrighty guys, about to head into the QA for the very first vlog. $65 Freezeout, and we'll see. Probably torch it, but we'll bring you along for the journey, hey?
Anybody in the menu for dinner?
Yeah. Alright, first hand of the night, we look down at pocket 10s on the dealer button, and with one raise to 1800 in front, I repop it to about 4k, and my opposition calls 4,000. On the flop, we get a
Don't forget, you'll be looking
nice
back at
flop
this.
of 664, and my opponent bets into me 5k. But a 5k is a pretty straightforward call. The queen on the turn, check, check, check. And go into the river of a king, and he checks it, and I check back and roll it in with the opponent showing pocket 9s. First hand on the night as well. So. Second hand of the night, we pick up 2 queens in the big blind, with 2 limps in the small blind and the dealer. I bump it up to 3,000, and flop of 974 checks to me at about 6k, and both of them fold, so I've got a little 6k there.
Those of that will go to your console Lord's game.
You'll be blind.
Here's a hand where I'm in middle position and I pick up ace 10 of hearts, folds to me, and I bump it up to 2,000, and I get 4 callers. This is a bit of a weird hand because the lady accidentally put the 800 in, not realising, and then she has to leave it out there and
fold, or you can call. You have to leave your money though. Yeah. Yeah.
what's about to happen is pretty brutal considering the circumstances.
There's another one there. Yeah.
And we see a flop of 10-10-4. And the lady that just got forced to leave her money in or bets 5,000. So I call the 5,000. Turn of 6. She bets 5 again. And I call again. Just roping it in. And the river an 8. And she goes all in, and I snap call with the ace 10. And she shows 10-7.
That's just wrong.
It's a very, very nice lady, but
Good luck, everyone. Yeah,
I will scoop that one in.
How unlucky was that? It's not good enough.
And I was thinking,
What can you do?
Here we have ace 7 of clubs under the gun, and we bump it up to 2.5x the big blind, so 2,500, which is my first mistake. It should just hit the muck being in such early position, and after that we get 2 callers, so 3 of us are going to the flop, and the flop is king 10-4 with 2 hearts. So I take a stab here for 3k, and when I get 2 callers, mentally I'm pretty well done with this hand. Just kicking myself for being in this hand in the first place. I bet for protection because I thought the flop actually is better for my range, but ace of hearts on the turn, and then we check, bet of 5,000, and when the lady to my right folds, I think I just have a straightforward fold as well. I should never have been in this hand, but it is what it is. Here we pick up king 10 in late position, and when it limps, when there's 3 limpers, I decide to limp as well for 1,200. And we go to a flop of king 10-5 with 2 clubs. So when it checks around to me, I think we go with a big bet here because it's a wet board. There's straight, not a lot of turn cards that you really want to see. So I bet 7k, which is about pot, and the action folds around. So I kick that one up. That's a decent little pot there. Jumping to the very next hand, we peel now my favourite hand in poker, jacking off. So we got to see a flop, so I call the 1,200 big blind, and then when someone raises to 4,200 and I get another caller, I decide to call to see a flop, and with a 9 high flop and a shove, I think it's a very easy lay down there. Here we peel pocket queens, and when it folds to me, I decide on a raise of 4,200 with 1,600 blinds, and I get 1 caller before my opponent goes all in for 47. Just 500 more.
That's all you can win, bro.
King 10-4, 10-2. Me and my opponent check it down. There's no point betting into a very dry side pot. So
That's good enough.
Queens of 5.
4 over starting suit. All that work.
So deflating when you don't realise it. When you count, you're like, oh,
you're over.
yeah. Feels like a win.
Otherwise, I may as well have done late regular.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's funny. 40, 51, 52.
Did you have ace 2?
No.
Ace 6. Okay, I thought you were on that too.
Alrighty guys, bit of an interesting start. I asked if we were allowed to film, and she just said as long as I asked people at the table it was all good. And the first table I was at had an absolute Karen of a lady, the stickler for the rules as they say. So I didn't really get footage for the first hour or so, and punted off 19k because I was tilted because of the Karen just telling us all the rules and then not following them herself, but it's alright. And then I got moved, and then they let me go to the other table and started filming. Had a few good hands. I got pretty lucky with an ace 10 against a lady with a 10-7, and it came 10-10-4, so she's just bound to lose all the money, which is good. Starting stack is 40k. Left the first table tilted out of my mind with 21k, and we now have 53k, which is only about 24 big blinds or something like that. I think the big blinds are either 1.6k or actually they're going to be going up to 1k, 2k when we come back from the break. So I've only got like 26 big blinds. We'll see, you know. It's going to get messy. It's always does at this point of a tournament, and people are dropping out very quickly. So we will see. Quick side note, my beautiful people. So it turns out it's actually pretty hard to keep notes while you're going. I've got a notebook and I've been trying to keep up, but the way the QA does it is they've got 2 decks. So like you shuffle, hand it to the person in front of the dealer, and then so on. And it goes very quick. So it's not going to be perfect to start with. Let's just put it that way. But we'll get better. This is fun. I'm actually enjoying videoing, and I'm imagining the editing is going to be pretty fun as well. It'll take a time, so we're just having fun with it, you know. We're having fun with it. We're going to convince Dylan as well, you know, because he's the actual one that knows what he's doing. I've made some pretty dodgy plays already, so we'll see. Here is the first hand I play after the break, and we look down at pocket jiggities, and I decide to raise it up to 5,000 in early position. And 5,000. One of my new subscribers is 2 to my left, and he was talking to him throughout the night. A really nice guy, but he decides to shove his last remaining 10 big blinds in with pocket 9s, and when it folds around to me I have a pretty straightforward call. And
Is it on me? Sorry, I called.
Unfortunate for my opponent, because the very first card that is shown is a jack. So
That's unfortunate.
drawing semi-dead on the first card. So
Okay, next one.
and that one for a bit of a chip up. That one left me with 73.5k in the stack.
So I have number 1 and 2 here. Number 1 here and number 2 over here.
Sorry, 2 and 3.
Okay, 6 here.
Alright. You got tickets on yourself, haven't you?
You're not
Yeah. He's got tickets on himself.
Oh, look at that.
Correct.
Oh, goodness. Number 3 over here. 3, that's you.
No, you're not there, Phil. You're not 6.
I am 6, I was 6.
We'll just run it first and then we'll figure it out.
7 there, sorry, 7.
Behind dealer. Behind dealer.
Number 3 here.
Oh, yes! 16.
That'll do it. King, Jack, Ace, King.
Plus the 3, mate. Small blind.
Yep.
Oh, hello.
I still owe you 4, is it? Or I only put 15 in.
On the outtake.
Oh, I've got no idea.
There you go, that's 5, and I'll take 1.
Is that right?
I still owe you 4, I think. So
Okay, thanks. Most of them
Before 26, I would have called.
If mine was a 3 and a 5, I would have bought.
Fair. I had it.
Yeah, the straight is it?
Give me the 4.
So next time it's going to be 36.5.
I think you might want to.
41.5.
Yeah, it is 41.5.
Thank you, Matty. So kind.
There you go, 41.5.
Oh. Okay.
All in again, guys. 45, 51.5. That is
I should have done it last time.
Ace King twice in a row.
Oh, no.
You have a last one too?
I did.
Ooh.
What do you have, Ace?
King Jack suited.
Oh, oh yeah. Same here, she beat me with.
I know you did. But I'm not you. No words from me. I even thought of that.
Yeah, that lightning don't strike twice, is it? I say. Oh yeah,
Still
I'm
full.
full, yeah.
All in again, go on. Why not?
Let me have a look. Yeah, all right.
Make it 3 in a row. Let's do it. Good luck. Unlucky me.
8 on it.
Thank you for
I'm
playing,
in the book
everyone.
now, aren't I?
You are, thank you. You have a good one, guys. Enjoy it.
Thanks,
And that'll just about cut it, ladies and gentlemen. Just about as clean as it gets. Torch, $65. You know, had that Ace King versus King Jack. Lost that for about 19k. That left me with, I don't know, it was about 10 to 15 big blinds. And then I got Ace King, 3 hands in a row, went all in every time. Pretty funny passage of poker, if I'm being honest. Hopefully the mic picks up the table talk, because it was pretty funny. But finally got a call against 8-8, did not hold, and she had just more than me, so great night, funny as hell. And I'll be back. I need to get my money, man. Gonna win it one time. Gotta win it on the vlog one time. It's gonna happen. Now to walk to the Valley Station. So if this never sees the light of day, it's because I've been stabbed. So good luck me. Alrighty guys, that's it for the first episode. Pretty fun table, very fun game, and look forward to doing more content. We'll see what we can find, see what games we can find, maybe even find some home games, and we're gonna have some fun with it, so we'll see what happens. Let me know what you reckon that I should have done in any of those hands, especially the A7 one. I'm bad, so honestly don't know what I should have done there, but it is what it is. We'll see you next time. Give it a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.